Productivity isn't just about doing more. It's about making our efforts more effective and efficient. In a world where 24 hours often don't seem enough, finding ways to maximize our productivity can be a game changer. Recent studies show that the average person is productive for less than 3 hours in an 8-hour workday. That's a lot of untapped potential. So what if we could change that? What if we could make those hours count for more, achieving twice as much without sacrificing our well-being or balance? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 10 proven strategies that can help you do just that. From time-tested techniques to some modern-day hacks, these tips are designed to streamline your workflow, enhance your focus, and ultimately double your productivity. Whether you're a student, a professional, or someone just looking to make the most of their day, these insights are for you. So, let's dive in and explore how you can transform your productivity starting today. Let's start with our first tip: prioritizing your tasks. It sounds straightforward, right? But in practice, it's where many of us stumble. With a to-do list that seems endless, knowing what to tackle first can make a world of difference. Here's a startling fact. The Pareto principle, often known as the 80-20 rule, suggests that 80% of outcomes come from 20% of efforts. Imagine applying this to your task list. By identifying the tasks that yield the most significant results, you can focus your energy where it counts the most. So, how do you start prioritizing? One effective method is the Eisenhower box. This simple tool divides your tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By categorizing your tasks this way, you can see clearly what needs your immediate attention and what can wait. This approach not only streamlines your workflow, but also reduces the stress of feeling like everything is a top priority. Remember, not all tasks are created equal. Some will propel you towards your goals faster than others. By learning to identify these key tasks and focusing on them first, you'll not only work smarter, but also see a significant increase in your overall productivity. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Now let's move on to tip 2, setting specific goals. We often hear about the importance of goal setting, but what makes a goal truly effective? It's specificity. When goals are vague, they lack the power to guide our actions, but when they are specific, they become a roadmap to success. Did you know that, according to a study by the University of Scranton, only 8% of people who set goals actually achieve them? The difference often lies in how specific their goals are. To make your goals as effective as possible, let's talk about SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break that down. A specific goal clearly states what you want to accomplish. Measurable means you can track your progress. Achievable ensures that your goal is realistic. Relevant means it aligns with your broader objectives. And time-bound assigns a deadline to your goal. For example, instead of saying, "I want to increase my sales," a SMART goal would be, "I aim to increase my sales by 20% in the next 6 months by expanding my client base and improving my marketing strategy." See the difference? This kind of precision not only gives you a clear target, but also a way to measure your progress and stay motivated. By setting SMART goals, you create a clear path forward. This clarity reduces wasted time and effort, focusing your energies on what truly matters. Remember, a well-set goal is half the battle won. So, take the time to craft your goals wisely and watch your productivity soar. Moving on to tip 3, eliminate distractions. In our always connected world, distractions are just a click away. Did you know that on average it takes about 23 minutes to fully regain focus after a distraction? That's a lot of lost productivity. So, tackling distractions is key to doubling your productivity. First, identify your main distractions. For many, it's the constant pings of notifications. For others, it could be the lure of social media or the noise in a busy environment. Once you know what pulls your attention away, you can start taking steps to control it. Turning off notifications on your phone and computer during work hours can be a game changer. If social media is your Achilles heel, consider using website blockers during your focused work periods. These small steps can lead to big gains in maintaining your concentration. Another effective strategy is to create a dedicated workspace, free from personal distractions. Whether it's a specific room or just a corner of your living area, having a designated work zone can psychologically prepare you to focus. Remember, every minute saved from distractions is a minute gained for productive work. By consciously reducing interruptions, you can significantly boost your efficiency and get more done in less time. It's not about working more hours, it's about making the hours you work count. Tip 4 is about using the Pomodoro technique, a time management method that can revolutionize the way you work. Have you ever noticed how a tight deadline can suddenly increase your focus and productivity? The Pomodoro technique leverages this principle. The idea is simple. You work for 25 minutes straight, then take a 5-minute break. This is known as one Pomodoro. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. Why does this work so well? Research shows that frequent breaks can improve mental agility. The short bursts of work in the Pomodoro technique keep your mind fresh and focused, preventing burnout. Plus, the timer creates a sense of urgency, which can boost your productivity. Instead of feeling like you have endless time to complete a task, you work with the motivation that the clock is ticking. To start, all you need is a timer. It could be a simple kitchen timer, a phone app, or any other time tracking tool. The key is to be disciplined about the 25-minute work sessions and the breaks. No distractions during the work time, and make sure to step away from your desk during breaks. So, give the Pomodoro technique a try. It's amazing how much more you can accomplish when you work in focused, controlled bursts. Plus, those regular breaks keep your mind fresh and ready to tackle the next task with renewed energy. Tip 5 brings us to a crucial aspect of productivity: delegation and outsourcing. Often, we try to do everything ourselves, either because we think it's faster or we hesitate to rely on others. But here's an eye-opening fact. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that CEOs who delegate effectively achieve higher overall productivity, business growth, and profits. This principle isn't just for CEOs, it applies to everyone. Delegating doesn't mean shirking your responsibilities. It's about recognizing tasks that others can do, perhaps even better than you, freeing up your time for tasks that require your unique skills and attention. Start by identifying tasks that are routine or can be easily taught. Then, find the right people to take on these tasks, whether it's a coworker, a virtual assistant, or an external service. Outsourcing can also be a powerful tool, especially for specialized tasks. Instead of spending hours trying to figure out something outside your expertise, hire someone who can do it efficiently and effectively. This not only saves time, but also ensures a better outcome. The key to successful delegation and outsourcing is trust. Trust your team or the professionals you hire and give them the autonomy to complete the tasks. This not only increases your productivity, but can also empower others, creating a more dynamic and efficient work environment. Remember, productivity is not about how much you can do. It's about how much you can accomplish by leveraging the skills and time of those around you. Tip 6 is about a simple yet powerful rule: the 2-minute rule. It's astonishing how often small tasks can pile up and create mental clutter, isn't it? The 2-minute rule, popularized by productivity expert David Allen, tackles this very issue. The rule is straightforward. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This approach is incredibly effective in clearing minor tasks that would otherwise take up mental space and time later. Why does this work? Completing these quick tasks right away prevents procrastination. It also gives you a sense of achievement, which can boost your morale and productivity for larger tasks. For example, if it takes less than 2 minutes to answer an email, file a document, or make a quick phone call, just do it. These tasks might seem insignificant on their own, but when they accumulate, they can become overwhelming. Implementing the 2-minute rule can have a surprisingly freeing effect on your day. It helps keep your workspace and mind clear, allowing you to focus on more significant tasks. Plus, it's a great way to avoid the end-of-day realization that you have a dozen small unfinished tasks. So start applying this rule and watch how these small victories pave the way for greater productivity. Tip 7 is about the power of batching similar tasks. Ever heard of the term task switching? It's the time and mental energy we lose when shifting from one task to another. Studies have found that task switching can cost as much as 40% of someone's productive time. Batching similar tasks together is a strategy to combat this loss. Batching means grouping similar tasks and doing them consecutively. For example, instead of responding to emails sporadically throughout the day, set aside specific times to handle them all at once. The same goes for tasks like making phone calls, scheduling meetings, or even doing household chores. By doing similar tasks in one go, you reduce the startup and slow down time associated with switching between different types of work. Why is this effective? When you batch tasks, your mind gets into a specific zone or rhythm, making you more efficient at completing those tasks. You'll find that you can get through a batch of similar tasks much quicker than when they're scattered throughout your day. So take a look at your to-do list and see how you can start batching. This method not only helps you work more efficiently, but also frees up chunks of time for deep, focused work or well-deserved breaks. Remember, it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Tip 8 focuses on a crucial aspect of modern life: using technology wisely. In today's digital age, technology can be both a blessing and a curse for productivity. On one hand, we have incredible tools at our fingertips. On the other, the constant barrage of digital distractions can be overwhelming. A report by Udemy found that 54% of employees admit they're not performing as well as they should due to workplace distractions, primarily digital ones. So how can we harness technology for productivity instead of letting it distract us? The key is selective usage. Start by identifying apps and tools that genuinely enhance your productivity. These could be task management apps like Asana or Trello, focus aids like Forest, or even simple timers for the Pomodoro technique. Equally important is setting boundaries for technology use. For instance, designate times for checking emails or social media rather than constantly responding to notifications. This prevents your day from being hijacked by other people's agendas. It's also worth exploring features like Do Not Disturb modes on your devices, which can help you focus during work hours. Tip 9 delves into the often overlooked aspect of productivity: regular exercise and proper diet. It might seem unrelated at first, but physical health has a direct impact on how efficiently we work. Studies have consistently shown that regular exercise boosts brain function, enhances mood, and improves sleep, all of which are critical for high productivity. In fact, a study by the University of Bristol found that employees who exercised during their workday reported a 72% improvement in time management and workload completed. Incorporating exercise into your routine doesn't have to mean hours at the gym. It can be as simple as a brisk walk, a short yoga session, or even stretching exercises during breaks. The key is to find an activity you enjoy and make it a regular part of your day. Similarly, what we eat significantly affects our energy levels and focus. Nutritious meals that balance proteins, carbohydrates, and healthy fats can keep your energy steady throughout the day. Avoid the temptation of quick sugar fixes, which lead to energy crashes. Hydration is also crucial. Even mild dehydration can lead to reduced concentration. Remember, your brain is part of your body. By taking care of your physical health through exercise and a balanced diet, you're also taking care of your mental performance. This holistic approach to productivity can lead to sustainable improvements in both your work and personal life. Finally, we arrive at tip 10. Reflect and adjust. This tip is all about the power of self-assessment and adaptation. Being productive isn't a one-time effort. It's a continuous process of learning and adjusting. In fact, studies have shown that regular reflection on work practices can lead to significant improvements in job performance. It's about understanding what works for you and what doesn't, then making necessary changes. Start by setting aside some time each week to reflect on your productivity. Ask yourself questions like, what tasks did I complete? Which methods or tools helped me the most? Where did I get distracted or lose time? This reflection can help you identify patterns and areas for improvement. As we wrap up our journey through these 10 productivity-boosting tips, I encourage you to start implementing these tips, even if it's just one or two at first. Small changes can lead to big results. And as you experiment and learn what boosts your productivity, share your experiences. We can all learn from each other's journeys. Thank you for joining me in exploring these 10 ways to double your productivity. Here's to working smarter, achieving more, and making the most of every day. Until next time, stay productive and keep striving for excellence in all you do.